Hello and welcome to May Pilates. You might want to have a block nearby or maybe a roll blanket or a thicker pillow for head support. So with that, we are just going to start laying down onto our mats. Supine form with the feet flat, with a spine onto the mat, and we'll take a block underneath the head or your pillow or your rolled up blanket of sorts. So we'll have the head lifted, elevated, and with a nice support so that we can go and find the front side of the spine and then really bring the lower abdominals in to get the whole lower and middle back on towards the mat. And we're just going to hold this right here, not clenching the glutes, but really just vacuum sucking the abdominals into the front of the spine, and we'll stay right here and take the arms forward and bring them up towards the sky and over with resistance to an angle to the back. And then we'll exhale and take the hands down towards the mat, all while we're holding on to the abdominals, vacuum sucking them all the way in and starting to ignite that nice awareness from the rib cage to the top of the hips. Pull the arms forward, up, and to the back. At the same time, we are holding the shoulders all the way in and nice and tidy, getting mobility into the shoulders and getting some good awareness to the spaces between the ribs and upper and lower back. We'll do it 2 more times. Inhale, arms forward and up, and full abdominal curl at the very same time. And then we'll exhale, bring it back down. And then we bring the arms forward and up, exhale, and take it all the way back down, exhaling and holding on to the abdominals, releasing the hands and releasing your back and your abdominals. And then you can take the block to the side and maybe we'll use it in a little while for a dead bug, and maybe we'll leave it where it is. Press your head down, adjust the shoulder blades, and we'll do exactly that 1 more time. So we'll take the lower back in towards the mat, just kind of warming up the front side and expanding awareness into the back side. Arms forward and lift the lower abdominals in, belly button to the front of the spine. Pull that long finger forward, inhale up and over, get some good mobility into the shoulders, extension from the hips to the shoulders to the wrists, and then exhale. Take it all the way back and press the air out. And inhale, long side body, holding onto the front side. It's like you're doing your abdominal curl without even moving. Just a nice big isometric hold. Inhale, arms forward and up, more mobility into the shoulders. And exhale, take it back down. And we'll do 2 more right here. Inhale, arms forward and up. And exhale, take the hands down to the side. And inhale, arms forward and up. And exhale, hands down to the side. And take your hands down and relax the spine. Take a little pause and we move on with chest lifts. And then we'll come to lower abs as well. Hands gently behind the head. Bring the lower back in towards the mat. Abdominals are engaged. Glutes are not engaged. We're all just focusing on to the belly area. So hands are gently holding on to the back of the head, and we'll use that space that we ignited for chest lift. Exhale up, inhale, and lengthen back down. Exhale, contract up, and inhale, and lengthen back down. And we'll exhale up and inhale down. And exhale and inhale. Seeing if we can roll through the space between the shoulder blades and taking it all the way up to right behind the heart. And we'll keep on going. Exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale. And of course, it's always easier to contract and hold the muscles as we exhale and lift up. But we'll see if we can also, on the inhale, hold on to the muscles as we inhale back down and build that length and strength that we are looking for. Inhale and exhale and exhale and inhale. We'll do 5 more here and we'll keep it going. There should be a nice awakening into the front side. 3 more And 2 more. Hold on to those floating ribs. Let them just hold all the way in. And then we'll take it up and hold it and pulse it and pulse and pulse and pulse. Relax the shoulders. Use the abdominals. And we'll keep on going for 8 more. 7, 6, and 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Take it back down and take the hands to the side. And take your thumbs together in a nice little hold and take the thumbs right at the tip of the sacrum and lowest of the back, and then bring your legs together. Pull the belly button in and we roll up onto the sacrum, so above the sacrum and lower back down. So lifting the legs up, keeping the legs bent, relaxing into the shoulders as much as we can, and using the lower abdominals to lift us up and wake up any stagnation in the lower belly. And exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale, rolling through lower to middle back and bringing it up, and exhale back down and exhale and inhale. Lower back stays into the mat as we lower the legs slightly to the front, really just coming back to neutral. And we'll do another 5 here, and we'll keep it going. Another 4, lower abs, waking up the spine, waking up the support system. Exhale and inhale, and 2 more right here, and 1 more, and then we'll take it back down, feet flat, hands behind the head. We'll do 1 more chest lift, 1 more lower abs. Here we go. We'll go for 15 up and down, relaxing in towards the neck, relaxing in towards the arms. Spine stays into the mat, except the space that we are lifting and lowering in the upper back. Exhale, inhale, and exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale. We'll do 6 more here, and exhale, inhale, and 3 more using just abdominals, and 1 more. We'll take it back up and hold it and pulse it right here, and pulse, and we have the shoulder blades lifted from the back, and we get to pulse right below the shoulder blades. We'll do 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking the upper body back down, hands next to the hips, the legs back up, bent. This time, either hands next to the hips or come back to the hold where we have our thumbs underneath the lower back. We want to make sure that the lower back is supported. So here we go. We'll roll it up and back down, and rolling it up and back down. See if we can roll through each and every vertebrae on the way down. Exhaling and inhaling, and relaxing shoulders, using abdominals. We'll keep on going. We'll do another 10 here, and 9 more. Exhale and inhale, keeping the legs together and using all the forces that we have in our lower belly. Let's keep it going. 5 more, and 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more, and last 1. Bringing it up and exhale, taking it back down, feet flat. Take the block behind the head. If you feel like you need that support, if you come to this class to bring health to the back and strength to the front to support the back, then maybe the block will really help, because it helps us to keep and bring awareness and bring that lower back into the mat. Straighten the arms, bring the legs up to tabletop, bend the knees 90 degrees, and we are just going to press the knees and the hands into each other here, and have a great time getting some good contraction and some good resistance in towards the abdominals. Lower back is in the mat. The block is helping us to keep that lower back in the mat, building the strength in the front. We'll hold it here for another 5 breaths. Press your hands into your knees, arms are straight, having a little bit of a tug of war. Inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. We'll do 2 more breaths. And 1 more inhale, lower back is in the mat, and exhale, and bringing the knees into the chest. And then come back with your legs tabletop, hands either to the side, or bring your thumbs back together underneath your sacrum, and let's point the toes, and we'll do a walking with the toes tapping down and bringing them back up, and the knees stays over the hips, maybe even a little bit in front of the hips. And the knees are like in a static bend, so the knees, we don't hinge the lower legs down, but we just keep on pulling those legs forward, and we'll keep it going. Exhale and inhale, lengthening and building lots of strength to lower, middle, upper belly, and especially like a big support, the stability for the whole spine. We'll do another 8 here, another 7, legs are touching, another 6, another 5, another 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and bring your legs together, double legs, tapping down, bringing them back up, and tapping down, bringing them back up. And the hands underneath is helping and reminding us to keep the lower back into the mat to build that strength for the front body. Tapping the toes, bringing it back up. Knees are staying locked over the hips. And there should be a nice little burn in towards the lower abdominals. We'll do another 4 here, and another 3, and another 2, and another 1, and bring the knees in, take your legs up to the sky, hands either to the side, underneath, or maybe we'll take the arms up. So we have options, and I'm going to keep my hands up. I keep the block underneath the head to remind my lower back to stay in, and keep my lowest of the belly plugged in. Leg drops, right leg drops down, comes back up, and dropping and bringing it back up. My leg is not coming to the mat, because if I drop my heel to the mat, my lower back will pull off and pull on my hip flexors. So I'm staying with the leg slightly above, leg dropping right and the left, and the arms are lifting up and having a good abdominal, upper abdominal awareness. And we'll keep on leg dropping, inhale and exhale. We'll do 8 more, and 7, and we'll keep it going, 6, and 5, and hold on to the front side so the lower back is staying, and 3 more, and then we'll have 2 more, and last one, and taking the hands back down to the mat, or hands underneath for double leg drops. So lower and bring them back up. And it's nice to remember to keep that lower back in the mat. If the lower back pops off, then we're not really building the front side support. We're mainly kind of pulling on the hip flexors, which the reason I'm here is to learn to not to pull on those hip flexors and overuse them. So here we are, lower, middle, and upper back, and having a nice good time. Right here, we'll stay another 8 here, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3 more, and 4, and then take it all the way up, legs back down. Take the block away, please. And we'll do knees to chest, bent knees to straight legs with a little upper body curl. So a chest lift added onto it. Elbows out to the side, lower back into the mat, bring the knees in, and we'll pull ourselves in and extend back out. Exhale, lower back stays in the mat. Inhale, exhale, and only extend the legs as far as it is supported from the lower back. And exhale, and have fun with it. Inhale, keep your legs together. Exhale, inhale, we'll do another 5 here, and another 4, and another 3, and another 2, and last 1. And bring your legs into the chest, hugging it all the way in. Hands underneath the knees, point the toes, and we roll our way up for rolling like a ball. So either hands underneath the hamstrings or hands below the knees. Feet, legs together, point your toes, vacuum suck the belly, relax the shoulders, and we'll hold on and we roll to the middle of the shoulder blades, and then we'll come back up again. Squeeze everything in and bringing it back up and taking it back down and all the way up. Exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale. We'll do 3 more. Rolling to the middle of the shoulder blades and checking our brakes, abdominals, and then bring it back up. 1 more. Inhale and exhale and coming all the way back up. Putting your feet down, sitting nice and tall on your mat for seated forward folds. And we'll see if we can keep our hips and our shoulders stacked and just rounding into the spine and belly. And then unraveling each and every vertebrae and sitting nice and tall up. We'll take the arms up. I like to take the palms facing forward, bring the rib cage in, and then we'll stack our hips and shoulders and fold forward. Seated, really seated chest lift, but it is seated forward fold. Stacking the vertebrae 1 by 1, and the arms comes up last, and exhale, hinge and fold, stacking the vertebrae 1 by 1 by 1, and inhale, bringing it all the way back up, and we'll keep it going. Keep those floating ribs all the way in. Stacking hips and shoulders, vacuum suck the belly in, stacking the hips and the shoulders, and activating every part of your body. Exhale, hinge and fold, and inhale, bring it all the way back up. And we'll do 2 more. Rib cage all the way in, hips and shoulders are stacked, and then we'll coming back up, building that nice abdominal strength and spine mobility with some good support. Inhale, take it all the way back up, and we'll do 1 more. Exhale, hinge and fold forward, and inhale, take it all the way back up, and hands to the side. We're gonna take that roll and make it into a roll back into pike. I need to move a little forward so that my legs will stay somewhat onto the mat, or they're not even gonna come to the mat, they're gonna come right above the mat. So we'll take ourselves down onto our back and press the head, shoulder blades underneath, point the toes, roll the legs up and over to a pike. Legs are parallel with your mat or the floor, and then we roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, by vertebrae, by vertebrae, by vertebrae, and pike towards the front. Make sure to extend the ankles for this one and extend your legs, and then we'll take it up and over. Taking it all the way up and over, parallel the legs with your mat or the floor, squeeze everything we have, and roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, legs piking to the front, and inhale, taking it all the way up and over, and exhaling, rolling vertebrae by vertebrae. legs piking to the front, and get up and over, lower back. Should feel nice and supported. Inhale and exhale. Legs pike to the front, lower back stays in the mat. Inhale, up and over. We'll do 3 more. Exhale, rolling back, vertebrae by vertebrae. And coming up and over again. And exhale, rolling nice and slow through the vertebrae, piking to the front. And exhale, last one. And rolling vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. And piking to the front. Bring the knees into the chest. And then take your feet to the mat. Take the block again underneath your head for external rotation, froggy legs, and getting a little bit in towards the side body, crunching the side body a little bit more than we've been doing, and then we're going to flip ourselves around for some forearm plank, and then we're done. So here we are. Either hands, let's do 2, maybe even 3 different versions. Take your thumbs together underneath, just so we have a little place to move from it, or go back to if we needed to. Feet together, knees to the side, bringing the knees in and extending back out. You can flex your toes, you can point your toes, you can keep them together. We're just really focusing on to the frog legs today. External rotation and massaging into the side of the waist. Lower back is into the mat. Exhale, extend away, inhale, and let's exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale, holding on to the obliques as we extend away, giving them a nice massage as we bring it back in, holding the spine in towards the mat. We'll do 4 more here, 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more, and let's do 1 more, and then we'll take the knees in, hug it in, take the block away if it works, if not, keep the block, and then we'll take the arms up to the sky and bring your inner edges of the feet back together, knees apart, and then we'll take the same legs, take the knees to the triceps and extend at an angle to the front. Knees to triceps, extend back out, lower back stays in the mat. Knees to triceps, extend back out. Knees to triceps, extend back out. And knees to triceps and extend back out. We'll do 8 more here. And 7 and 6 and 5 more and 4 more and 3 more and 2 more and 1 more, and then we'll hug everything in. And the third version, hands behind the head. Remember, you can always put the block back down underneath the head and work with the legs exclusively. But if you wanted to, we'll just bring it all in. Bring your knees and elbows together and extend back down. And lift the chest, meet the knees and the elbows. Extend back out, knees and elbows. Extend back out, knees and elbows. Extend back out, and knees and elbows. Extend back out, and knees and elbows. And extend back out. We'll do 8 more. Last 8 and 7. Lower back stays in the mat. And 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 more and 2 more and 1 more, and then we'll take it all the way in, hands underneath the knees, and we roll it up and come to forearm cobra. Forearms come all the way down, palms down. We get to stretch out the belly and just kind of check that you have your quads down And then we can extend the legs and lifting the chest forward, pull the shoulder blades down on the back, and we can stay right here. And you can simply come down and lay onto the belly and take a relaxing forward fold, which is what it is after laying on our backs. Just laying face down can be a nice release for any sort of tension in the body. You can also tuck the toes under. We can come to forearm plank right here with the knees down, pulling the belly in, get that nice front support. We can also lift the knees up, and we'll stay here for 10 breaths. Holding the front side, building that nice front support, knitting the ribs together, tailbone down towards the heels. Inhale and exhale. Keep the breath going. See if you can get that lower back into like an imaginary mat up above you. The hips, they are sinking slightly, but the ribs, they are lifting. So it's a nice little resistance and tug of war going on for the abdominals to go and support us front and back. Back and front and side. Quads are active. We'll stay another 5 breaths here or so. One more breath. And exhale. Take the knees down. Come to child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. Stretch the arms. And sink down. Release the lower back. Press the palms. Lift the upper arm bones. Active. Come to elephant pose. Tuck the toes. Take your feet flat. Walk them in slightly. Hands are down. Vacuum suck the belly, bind upper and lower body together, expand the back body, round the spine by holding on to the front side. We'll stay one more breath here. And exhale, come all the way back down and take your seat. And perhaps you will lay down and take a rest. Perhaps you will click on another video and do some yoga. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And there are over 300 classes on my YouTube channel with yoga, yin yoga, the flow, and Pilates as well. So I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you.